Right, ooh, that needs a bit of cleaning. Good morning, lads. Welcome back to another vlog. We are on day, I think it's day 31 here. Well, 31 in a row. I looked at the numbers of vlogs. We've done like 160, 162 or 3, which is crazy, it's mad. Obviously, all the days kind of look the same at the minute, a little bit the same, because we kind of are doing the same thing every day. Why is it so dark? We are kind of doing the same thing every day. Just that's just how it is right now. We're working on changing things up. But obviously this is the routine that we have. So this week's been a week off. Next week, hopefully we're gonna get back and start grinding again. Maybe what I'll start doing is one day one type of video, one day another type of video, and just start that routine. Because I think that was quite a good routine we had a few months ago. Things were working quite well with that. So yeah, we need to get an earlier night. Last night I went to bed at like 1:30. I was watching YouTube videos again. I fell asleep at like 10 and then was like deeply asleep, and then woke up, was like, oh shit, I need to go brush my teeth. Woke up, brushed my teeth, and then went back to bed and then couldn't sleep. Which makes no sense to me, because I literally just fell asleep like 5 minutes ago. I don't understand that. Anyway, we're just outside the gym. We've got an arm workout we're gonna go do today. I'm gonna try and put a little bit more effort in than I usually do at the gym. I think that'd be quite good. And then yeah, today I've got like a list of admin stuff that we're gonna do. Let me just read through that. Been kind of putting this stuff off. I put my washing on, which is good. So we've got to send things to Temu. I've got to do my washing, which is on now. I've got to send some business emails, which is like which is basically just like sending out prospective emails about potential business, like reviews and stuff on the review account. Should be fine. I'll use ChatGPT. It will help me a lot with that. Send back the glasses. I've got to get the printed off thing and send that back. And then edit the short video we did yesterday. So not too bad, but yeah, it needs a little bit of work. We'll do that first, and then we'll head off and do whatever we're going to do today. I don't know what that will look like yet. Probably just quite a chill day. I won't be going to the city today or anything like that. Yeah, we did quite a lot yesterday. It's been quite an expensive week as well. We've been spending a lot of money just like on like obviously the glasses were probably the biggest expense this week. So it would be good to try and have a bit of a cheaper day today, if I'm being honest. So yeah. Just finished up our workout today. It was all right. I did 4 exercises for arms, basically working biceps and triceps. Pretty much that's it. Yeah, so oh yeah, I'm trying to remember, fucking hell, I can't think, I'm too tired today. I'm trying to remember what I was going to say to you guys. That's what I was just processing there. Basically, I was thinking at the minute, when could we potentially go to Japan for our first trip? I was thinking we'd try and go to Japan over Halloween, and then we do something on Halloween night for the stream in Japan. I think that could be quite interesting. I think that's timing wise makes sense. So it's like the 31st, what's it, 31st of October? Is that when Halloween, when's Halloween? Yes, it is the 31st of October. So I think if we time a trip like that, that could be like, I think that'd be quite cool. That's the best I can think of at the minute. I've just got to we've got to kind of see how these new videos are performing, the little POV style things that we're doing. All right, mate. How's it going? Good, brother. How are you? So yeah, we'll see. I was just getting a little protein shake. We'll see how they perform. I'll get the first one out today. We've got to edit that. I forgot it's Friday. I thought it was Saturday for a minute. Yes, brother. Just this piece. Thank you. Thank you. Oh.
You shall cut, mate?
Nah, mate. It's cool.
Want to download the app?
I don't download anything. Nice one, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you, mate. Cheers. Thank you. Right. See you later. Okay, yeah. So that's kind of what I'm thinking at the minute. Just as far as like tentative plans go. But we'll see it. Let me get the first few. Let me get these like new sort of POV videos out. See how they perform. Do all the admin shit I've got to do today, and then we'll figure out from there. Something I need to kind of also think about. It's just to be a bit more like, I feel like we're kind of thinking of the vlogs too much as a sort of structured idea. I think that they just kind of need to be a bit freer. I think that's what we need to like, have a bit more freedom in them. Yap about whatever we want. I think at the minute I'm quite like, it has like a routine in the vlogs that we're kind of sticking to, which helps make them, because I don't feel as uncomfortable doing it, but it doesn't make good vlogs in my opinion. So that's something we need to think about. Anyway, boys, we're gonna go have this protein shake, probably a cigarette, and then we'll get home, do all the admin shit we gotta do. We've just come to big Tesco's to grab some scran for lunch. We'll get a little sandwich, and then I'm also gonna grab some, I need to get new printer ink, because I've got to print off the return label for the glasses that we need to send back. Honestly sucks. Now I'm having to spend more money to send these things back that didn't work in the first place. I wish they would. Honestly, I feel like there should be a thing, if a product doesn't work when it gets sent out, that they cover some of the cost of my time to be able to actually send this all back, the flipping cost of actually having to send it back. Now it isn't free to post it, I think, but the fact that I'm gonna have to print something off, I've got to send it off, I organise all of this just to send back something that didn't work in the first place, which wasn't my fault at all. Oh well. Now, I need to see what, I actually need to double check what flipping ink we need for the cartridge. Oh, they've got the fireworks out already. That would be quite a good stream. I don't think the only place I think I could set up these fireworks would be at the farm. I do love, there's something about fireworks that I do actually cut. That is cool. Used to, well, this is theoretically when I was younger, and I was a bit crazy. I used to take them apart and make firecrackers. It's quite easy because it's got all the gunpowder and stuff in it. So you can take it apart, wrap it up into a little tube, basically put a fuse in it and glue up both ends, and you can make a firecracker. But you need, you can't just be the gunpowder. You actually need flash powder, which is in some of them, but I won't go into details how you actually do that. Let's see, last time I was here, they actually didn't have the ink that I needed. Oh, that kind of looks like it could be right. £28 is so expensive. Oh my god. All right, let me have a quick. I need to have a quick look. I think I've got a photo of the printer that we've got. It's a Canon printer. I just don't remember which one it is. Damn it. So I think it's niche enough, the cartridges that we need, that they're actually not that easily available. I didn't even see they had like one cartridge available at Argos, and here they have absolutely none available for what we need. So I'm gonna have to use the other printer, which is my mum's actually downstairs, just to print what we need, and then I'll have to maybe buy some off Argos. I'm extremely happy that I didn't end up buying more printer ink, because it turns out all I have to do is scan a QR code at the post office, and they'll basically just print the label for me. So let's go drop this off. Now, obviously, I haven't necessarily filmed that this has got the Meta glasses in it, which I feel like I should have done. I know that Every is a little bit tentative sometimes. I've heard some bad stories, so obviously I hope that, I'm sure it will arrive there fine. It's not that suspicious looking as far as like being technology. That being said, I can guarantee you this is the right way. So the glasses are in here. This is my evidence that the glasses are in here. If there's any funny business that goes on later on, you can hear. Wouldn't make that noise if they weren't in there. Anyway, let's go. We'll go drop this off at the post office. We'll just scan the QR code. I've got it photographed on my phone, and then we're going to eat some lunch. We've done like 2 or 3 of the things I need to do today. The main thing is like basically I've got to pick some products to review from Temu. So I've got to look at the list of different things I've got available. I can't really show you too much on the portal side of things because I don't think that's probably going to be allowed. But it is. I don't know, like, no, so far out of the list of, like, they've got like 40 products or something like that I can have a look at, and out of the list of products, basically we've got, I think there's 2 or 3 in there that I'm like, okay, that looks quite interesting to potentially drop a review on. So most importantly, I've just got to come up with some tests to actually do for them. But yeah, let's get these back so we can get the money back for this. It's like £360 or something like that, so that's kind of the main thing we've got to go do now, so I can get my bank account back. It was actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. We've got a return slip there. Fingers crossed it all arrives okay, and then obviously we can get our money back. Oh, that's right. Yeah, so now we haven't paid double for essentially what was one drop-off, or one purchase, because at the minute we've got both the amounts out of our account. So I'm looking forward, this will be about £370 back, which is really good. So yeah, that's a good start. There is something that I could return to Amazon as well. Basically, we've got there's this thing I've got which is like what's it called, a pocket Wi-Fi. It's worth about £900. I don't know why I bought this really expensive one. Now, theoretically, I could return this to Amazon and just get a much cheaper pocket Wi-Fi, but I don't think that's what we're gonna do. I think we'll keep it because it uses 5G. That's really strong. The actual like technology in the pocket Wi-Fi was very good when we were in Japan. So I think what we're gonna do is we'll just keep it with us. It's very expensive though. That's the only problem. I would like to kind of get the money back. But yeah, it works really good with the 5G network they got in Japan, so it was really good for streaming. I think something to think about. We could get that money back for that though. I think it wasn't quite 900. I think it was like £700 or something like that, which is still really expensive. Spent out a bit more money before Thailand. I was just like, fuck it, let's just buy everything. So I just checked my messages on TikTok, I've had this absolute weapon message me. To be fair, well, not even to be fair. I take that back. Not even to be fair. He messaged me being like, he's got this quite big account where he'll call out some creators who don't label their advertisements properly on their videos. Now, this is very important in the UK because there's certain regulations around advertising you have to abide by, right? So he messaged me and he was like, by the way, your account looks like it's full of ads and you're not been labeling the ads. So basically, I'm in a position now. None of the videos on that account are ads if I've not labeled it an ad. I always label an ad with the paid partnership thing. If it's been an ad, I've only done very few number of ads. I've done like 3 or 4, even 3, I think, on the main account. I've never done an ad other than that. And if I would have done an ad, then it's going to be labelled. I am going to do them in future, but they're just going to be labelled ads. I really don't care. I don't have an issue if I'm doing something that's an advertisement to label it correctly how you need to in the UK. I just thought it's like he's basically fishing for like an idea of like, it's just content for him at the end of the day. Like, he calls people scumbags and stuff. He's a pretty deep guy. I was like, what the fuck? Like, so I don't know. Maybe I'll message him back being like, brother, like, because now it's like on me. Do I have to prove to this guy like they're not fucking ads? Why would I make? I don't do that. I don't post if something's not, even if it's positive, negative, whatever the fuck. I'm not posting something and as a video if it's an ad and not saying it's an ad because it's not legal in the UK, so you're at risk of litigation, all sorts of other shit. Why would I even do that? What would be the purpose? It doesn't make any logical sense to me. If you build up the account, you can still post ads. You might not get the same views on the ads, but you'll get views on the other videos. So who fucking cares? Anyway, so. Oh, it really got me there. I need to have a cigarette. I ran out of cigarettes as well, so I'm in a bit of a bad mood. I saw that. I was like, is this geezer going to try and like do like a video, be like, watch out for this scumbag Lawrence, he's making advertisements. I promise you guys, and I swear on everything, none of the videos I post are ads. I've never worked with brands or anything at the minute on the food account. Obviously, I've done a few. I did a Pokemon ad a while ago and I've done some other bits. You'll see I've got some Temu stuff coming on the main account. It's all gonna be labeled like sponsored video. No brand wants to work with you if you do something and don't label it correctly anyway. They want to follow the rules. So I just thought I'd clarify that right now before nip it in the bud. I'll stand up to this. I mean, I'll go to live stream with the guy and explain to him all of this. But then that kind of just gives him the clout. So anyway, you guys get the inside scoop on that on the vlog. If you watch this, you can understand what's going on. It's just so frustrating. Like it's quite a negative way to make your living unless you're really calling out something. But for my example, it's very obviously not the case. I have no reason to do that. The way we make our living is obviously from the views on the videos, not from the sponsored posts at the minute. I will start spamming out the sponsored posts, but they're all just going to say sponsor post, sponsor post, sponsor post. I really don't give a fuck. If we're still if we're gonna say what it is, it's got to be what it is. Anyway, whatever. Right, let's go get some coke. Right, so we're just currently at Pizza People in Mill Hill. Decided just to come here because it's nearby, obviously, where we are in Boreham Wood. Do a little stream for dinner. Let me show you what we got. There's the pizza. We've eaten most of it. We've got like 5 anchovies on top of it. Honestly, it's been really, really good. This might be one of the strongest pizzas in the area. I think, obviously a lot of people talk about Vincenzo's, but I don't quite understand their business model. Obviously they're pre-selling pizzas at this point. Very strong. It's just quite a solid pizza, and I think there isn't, as far as I'm concerned, in the area as many. I'm not a sellout. It's not my go-to meal for dinner, but every now and again I do really like a pizza. Just what we needed. A little IPA. Right. Okay, we come to what I think might just be the best yogurt spot within this areas generally. It's called Yogo Pink, I think. We went with Reese's Cups, white chocolate, raspberry, and then the natural yogurt. I tried another yogurt spot the other day in central London in like flipping Knightsbridge or something like that. The yogurt was nowhere near as good as this. Ah, okay, Jose. That makes sense. You were supposed to say Lawrence. Yeah, I was just asking Jose here, watches the vlog, so see this himself, what his favourite vlogs are. It's interesting. Obviously, with these vlogs, I mean, I do kind of do food reviews, but I don't really see ourselves as a food reviewer, but maybe we are. Yeah, I don't really know what we are as a vlogger. I just make vlogs. Right, lads, we're going to end the vlog there today. thank you very much for watching and enjoying what we got up to. Just being kind of an admin day. Obviously, we ended stream. We did discuss tentatively about bringing back the desktops. I just don't know yet. There's certain reasons I'm not really going to go into on content why that it's a bit more of a challenging reach than other types of streams or vlogs or content are, but it just is a bit, so something we have to think about and kind of what that direction looks like. Anyway, boys, thank you very much, and I will see you all tomorrow. Love you guys. Also, something we're discussing as well is about making a bit more of a structure to these vlogs, and so I'm going to try and do in the week a bit more of a few days where we do a bit more structured content and hopefully start to see a little bit of growth on the vlogs as well. I think it's really important. I think what I'll do is just take clips from those and put them onto the More account. I think this kind of makes more sense than what we're doing at the minute, so look out for that. It's all going to come next week.